Have you ever said something like das rote Auto in German, thinking it's perfect, only to get that little correction? Yeah, you're not alone. It's one of those things that trips up almost every single beginner. But what if I told you the solution is as easy as making a sandwich? Seriously, let's jump in and get your German color grammar fixed for good.
So what is going on here? On the left, you've got what makes total sense to an English speaker, das rote Auto. But then on the right, you see the right way to say it, das rote Auto. Look closely. See that little E that just kind of appears out of nowhere? That one letter, well, that's the secret to sounding way more natural when you speak German.
So what is that little E actually doing there? I promise you it's not random. It's not just there to make your life difficult. It's part of a system, a really consistent one, and we're about to make that system finally click for you.
Okay, but before we get into any grammar, we need our tools, right? In this case, the colors themselves. We're just going to run through the basics real quick. Go ahead and try saying them out loud right after me.
You ready? Let's go. First up is rot. Easy enough. Next, we have blau. It's just like saying blouse, but without the S sound at the end. Then we have grün. Now for this one, shape your lips like you're saying ooh, but then try to smile. Grün. You'll feel it. Next is gelb. Make sure you have that hard G sound like in get. Then schwarz. And weiß, which sounds just like the English word vice. And a really fun one, bunt, which just means colorful. Awesome, now our palette is ready to go.
All right, now for the magic. I want you to forget all the complicated charts and scary grammar terms you might have seen about this stuff. Seriously, for where you're at the A1 level, you only need to know 2 golden rules to get this right almost every single time.
That's it, just 2. And we're going to start with the super easy one first, just to get a quick win and build some confidence.
Okay, so rule number 1, we're going to call it the is rule, and it's as simple as it sounds. If a color comes after the word ist, which means is, you do nothing, absolutely nothing to it. You just leave it in its plain old dictionary form. No extra letters, no changes, no stress.
Let's look at it in action. Das Auto ist rot. The car is red. Der Hund ist schwarz. The dog is black. You see, the colors rot and schwarz come right after ist, so they don't change at all. They stay just the way we learned them. Pretty easy, right?
Okay, that was the easy rule. But that brings us right back to our original problem, doesn't it? What happens when we want to put the color before the noun? When we want to say the red car, not the car is red. And this is where we reveal the big secret, the most important trick you'll learn today, the golden sandwich rule. I want you to literally picture a sandwich. If your color word is squeezed, sandwiched between an article like das and the noun like auto, it needs a little ending to help connect everything together. Let's build it together. Step 1, the article das. That's your top bun. Step 3, the noun Auto. That's the bottom bun. And right in the middle, step 2, you've got your filling, the color rote. But to make this a complete, proper German grammar sandwich, that filling needs a little something extra. And in this case, it's just an EN. And boom, there it is, the complete sandwich. Das rote Auto. The red car. Say it with me. Das rote Auto. Sounds great, doesn't it? And you want to know the best part? For your level, for A1, this simple E ending works a ton of the time. For a masculine noun, der rote Mann. For a feminine one, die rote Frau. And for neuter, like we saw, das rote Kind. So just remember, if you see that article, color, noun sandwich, pop an E on the end of the color. Okay, you have the 2 golden rules down. Now, let's just cover one super quick, tiny little trap that catches so many beginners, just so you can sidestep it like a pro. This one is all about capital letters. In German, adjectives, and colors are adjectives, are lowercase. You would never write das Auto ist rot with a big R. The only time you'd capitalize a color is if it was the very first word of the entire sentence. Here's a really easy way to remember it. In German, only nouns wear the capital letter crown. Since rot is just describing the noun auto, it doesn't get to wear the crown. Simple as that. So there you have it. You've learned your colors, you know the is rule, and you've mastered the sandwich rule. I think it's time we put that new grammar superpower of yours to the test. What do you say? Let's do a quick quiz. Okay, here's your challenge. How would you correctly say the blue house in German? And here's a hint. The word for house is das Haus. Think about our rules.
Is this a sandwich situation? So what's it going to be? Is it A, das blaue Haus, or B, das blaue Haus? Take a second, picture that sandwich. Got your answer locked in? The answer is B, das blaue Haus. Yes, if you got that right, fantastic. And why is it right? Because the color blau is sandwiched right between the article thus and the noun Haus, so it needs that magic E ending. See, it works. And honestly, just like that, you've got it. You have just unlocked one of the most important patterns in all of German grammar. You have officially mastered the golden sandwich rule. Seriously, well done. So from now on, just remember that simple rule and it will completely change your beginner German. But it also makes you wonder, doesn't it? Now that you can spot a color sandwich, what other kinds of grammar sandwiches are out there hiding in the German language? Thanks so much for watching.